Hello everyone, this is Juan Sarmiento, and today is Wednesday, February the 26th. Okay, so year to date, the account is up $3,693.50. Today, it was up again, $471.34. We are doing really well compared to the last part of last year. This is what happens when you're trying to time the market. Sometimes it takes a little longer than you expect, but eventually it works. And so we are up from the beginning of our account, which was 30,000, now it's 32,563. So we are up a little under 10%. And that sounds pretty good considering the market is significantly lower for the year. SPX. Let me show you a chart of the XPS here. On a daily chart will be good. There it is. And today it opened higher and went pretty good, higher and then down. Look at the Ichimoku cloud. That's an important indicator. It's a trend indicator. The trend has been broken, obviously, because we are below the Ichimoku cloud now. Okay, and it's turning. You see the edge of the cloud here is going to turn red. It's been yellow for a while, and that's what I think is going to happen. Something like this, when it breaks below, it usually comes back, but right now it looks pretty dicey, pretty unlikely that it's going to bounce back to make a new high. Possible, but less likely. All right, so let me go through how do I take profits now that we have collected a few profits, turn the paper profits into real profits. I'm going to click here on P&L, and you can see that it's all now organized into percent gain from the opening. Okay, this is not just for the day or for the year. This is from the opening, and what we're looking for is 100% or more. Okay, so 98 is very close to that, and this is Procter and Gamble. Let's take a look at Procter and Gamble here. I'm going to enter PG, and this looks like reverse of long stock short put. How about we go a little further back and see what went on here? 150 days will be clear. Okay, so here it is. We started back in January with a put spread, 25-23. Okay, so clearly my long, the probably I was somewhere in between, so I ended up having puts assigned, and that doesn't show up here. But what I did was instead of closing the trade, I simply bought back the shares and bought puts at the same time. That means that I was short puts, and that means that my short puts were let's see, my short puts were still valid, still or my long puts, sorry, it would have been my long puts were still in the money, so I got assigned short stock. Not assigned, but I just went over the expiration, and so because I had a long put, the short put expire worthless, so that means that the stock was between 23 and 24 when expiration came, so that my long puts were still in the money. So I ended up with a long put, bought 3 long puts at $120, and that's what I have right now. The stock was bought back. So let's take a look at the Analyze tab, and here we are. And right now we are very close to being in the money. I bought puts at a lower strike price, and you can see what went on here. What you can do is copy all these two legs to see whether you're profitable or not on PG. And this would be my trade, except that we have 300. We would have had 300 shares assigned at $125. And they would have been short. So this is the true result. This is where we are. We are in a profitable area. To be more precise, go to the monitor tab here. Because the trade was started back in December, what we have here doesn't reflect the change. So somewhere there we had a profit. And what I'm going to do is I could export to file, and then I could study this in more detail. Okay, but for the time being, I just want to let you know that this is profitable. I have a long put, and the stock took a good beating, and now I want to be able to either close the trade or modify it so that if the stock bounces, I'm not so hurt. So what I'm going to do, because I believe the stock will still go down, is analyze closing. You can close that and sell a lower strike price. So let's say 118. I don't know if this is available. Yes, it is. Okay, and then we gain $1.65, and here we are. We transform it into a vertical spread. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so instead of long put, I have now a vertical spread. Remember what I asked you yesterday, is it better to have a long put or a vertical spread? Long call or a vertical spread? That's a matter of opinion, I suppose, but I'd like to get your input on that. What do you think? Okay, Micron MU. And this is my trade. As you can see here, it says that I have 95% P&L, and that's $276. So let's see, analyze trade. And this is where we are. See the zero here? That means the current price is, or the closing price was 52.23. This number here. And you can see here these two numbers. Pay attention to that as I put my cursor over here. It says that my maximum profit will be $310, and I have $291. So I say, hey, that's close enough. We have 2 days to go. We can close this or hold it until the end of the week. So we have 2 days, and we are hoping that the stock won't bounce above 56. And what is the probability of that? Well, you can set slices to the break-even point, and that's 97. But if I move my cursor over here to 59, 56, right there it says 92% that I will collect all my money, and right now I have $10 more to go. So, well, why not leave it there? Okay, that I wouldn't propose that you always do that, but I think we are very safely there at 92%. It's very unlikely that it will get assigned, but you are risking losing $290 if the stock happens to jump above $60. Make sure that there is no earnings coming up between now and Friday, and there isn't, so we're fine. I think we can just let it go and collect whatever $15 left we have on that trade. Nike is 93 as well. Okay, let's take a look at Nike here and analyze that. And this is expiring also. We have nothing there, about $5 left in there. There's plenty of room between 92 and 100, between tomorrow and the day after. I think we're safe to. I'm going to let those expire because they're calls. They will expire worthless and I'm not going to pay any commissions. So $10, whatever, no big deal. If you want to do that, that's fine. Western Digital, I think I closed that, or maybe not. It says no change for the day. This is my last trade. It was a call spread. Same thing, it's expiring 2 days and we're way down here. We have like a 99% probability that the stock will expire. The trades, the legs would expire worthless, both of them, so I paid no commission. But if you want to close this, I wouldn't blame you. You would be paying your commissions plus $19 difference. Okay, so if you stay here, you get another $19 if you care. Okay, PayPal 78, PYPL. It just broke below the moving average here. I don't remember what is my moving average. In this case is the 200-day moving average. So that's pretty bad. 200-day moving average broke through. That means it's continuing down and it will break below the Ichimoku cloud. It's all by bad signals. And here, this is a little longer, 27 days. I'm sorry, 27th of March. So it's 30 days to go. And the question is, do we believe the stock could bounce back and bust my limit here? Set the slices to the break-even point. And then move your cursor to the bend here. And that's 74%. Okay, so 74%. Do you want to risk it? Another way you would do this is how much more money would I make if I stand pat without changing anything. 320 minus 224, that's about $90. $90 divided by 30 days, $3 per day. Okay, so make your own judgment. I'm gonna let it be. I think the market's still very bearish. Okay. XHB, I think I entered this very recently. X. And that's another call spread. When did I enter that? January the 30th. And looks like we already did that before and it worked. Anyway, let's see. Analyze trade. Here it is. Okay, in this case, again, 20th of March. We are here, 20 days to go, 22 days to go. And we have over $110 to go for maximum profit. And I move my cursor over here, change the date to March the 21st, 74% probability of success. To make an additional $100, look at the chart. Do you think the stock will bounce back up? It looks pretty bad right now. This is the home builders. which by the way, I have also DHI and KBH, and they're all looking pretty bad. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to leave that alone. MasterCard also 74%. Okay, so this is what we are going, this is what all we have to do now is decide whether we want to collect or hold. Okay, and I'm going to stand pat today. Okay, tomorrow we'll do this again. Go through all your trades if you want to. Let's look at DHI. It says here that I entered it just a couple of days ago, 225.20, and very quickly we have a lot of profit. If I didn't know better, you could say, well, I have the entire life of this trade to go until April 3rd, and I already have more than half my profits here. Perhaps you want to take the profits. These are the things you have to consider. Here we have KBH, also a home builder, and we have more than 50% on that trade already. Do I want to wait until April the 17th? I think we could still, if I felt that the market is reversing, then I will get out for sure. But I think that there is still the trend is definitely lower. Okay, let's go quickly through our trades here. Adobe. They all seem to have some place to go down sometime, some room to go down. That's my impression from my years of experience. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do for today, or not do anything at all. I don't have any trades to enter new. We are right now in a definite bear market. We need to wait until there is a base form before we can go bullish, and I certainly am not going to go chasing any bearish trades. I'm happy with what we have, and we're just collecting profits. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
For this video. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Once you have done that, be sure to also click on the bell so you get a notification of future videos coming up in this channel. Be sure also to click like if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to share it with your friends and family. Thank you very much. Don't forget to visit www.putgoldgenie.com. Then go and subscribe. You could simply subscribe as a visitor. It is free, and you would have access to several videos of interest for traders. You would be directed to this registration page. It is free. Once you have subscribed as a visitor, feel free to go to the tutorials and select the free videos. These are videos of general interest for all traders. Thank you very much.